Welcome to the 18th devlog for Lazr. This week was focused on finishing up fluids. Here's lava. Bubbles in lava slowly float to the surface, where they pop and produce fire and smoke. The surface of the lava is pushed up a bit too, which gives it a boiling feel. Let's take a look at explosions in lava. Explosions in fluid produce bubbles, and if they're close enough to the surface, they'll displace it a bit. Explosions can be chained, which produce interesting results in fluid. We can raise or lower the lava with this switch. Watch as explosions will now produce debris that flies all over the level. Let's restart this level with water instead of lava. Water has gotten a visual upgrade and is now a gradient of blue. We have splash particles being created whenever the hero enters or exits the water. Explosions produce bubbles as well. Overall, it's much easier to move around in water and easier to see compared to lava. Now let's check out how changing the water line in the level affects cloth. Since the cloth floats on water, lowering the water line allows the cloth to stretch out with explosive mines attached. I'm going to use this concept in some levels, where the player will have to solve a puzzle by lowering the water line and then climbing across cloth to the exit. Here's the improved version of acid. It has a gradient like water and lava. This fluid is fuel. It's similar to water. I'd like to make this fluid combustible too. I'll talk more about fuel in a later video. Now I'd like to show an underwater level test. These types of levels provide variety of gameplay since the physics changes so much. Check it out. Let's lower the water levels now. It'll take some time to complete because there's so much water in this level, so let's climb up and see if we can watch the water levels drop. Finally, I'd like to revisit Level 1. Level 1 is where the first impressions of the game are made. Here I'm introducing the basic mechanics of the game, like moving, jumping, and climbing. But I'm also introducing the themes of the game. cloth and fluid, for example, along with mystery and exploration. My goal here is to give the player a safe sandbox to play around in, to get familiar with the controls of the game. Once they feel comfortable, they'll explore and eventually find the exit, starting their journey in Lazr. You can play the free demo of Lazr at lazr.online. Thanks for watching. See you next week.